In this party, juju on that beat, juju on that beat. Chop, do your dance, you ugly.
My channel is not based on politics or religion, but at the end of the day, I thought I needed to give my opinion on this because I know this was a hot topic and I kind of had mentioned it in my last two videos, but this is my thoughts. These are my opinions, and I don't mean any harm to anyone, to any race, any religion, anything like that. But I wanted to make this a disclaimer before I got into this video, before you guys started saying whatever you wanted to say. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about Donald Trump and him being president. As you guys know, I do live here in the States, and last week we found out that Donald Trump was going to be our next president. And initially when I found out, like, all I could do was stare at my TV like, what? I honestly thought that Hillary was gonna win due to the fact that everyone that I was seeing publicly going out and saying they were voting for her, and then the thing would, I think it was Chance the Rapper and all of them, Beyonce and Jay-Z going out with Hillary Clinton, did that whole thing. Like, I honestly thought that Hillary Clinton had the W, but she didn't. And I watched the conference of hers the following day of her speaking out on her thoughts on losing the election or whatever. But I'm still kind of speechless with Donald Trump, because it's Donald Trump. Like, oh my god, there's so much that I want to say, but I don't want to be rude to anyone. But this is just like my thoughts on Donald Trump being president.
He has no military, no politics background, but this is who he elected for president. I'm just speechless, seriously.
Firstly, I was watching a ABC News live stream yesterday on YouTube about Barack Obama talking about like his thoughts on him being president or whatever, Donald Trump being president, and he was just like, now that the Republicans are running the country, he has a few concerns about, like, why would they cut off completely Obamacare and 20 million people being 20 million people having Obamacare. Like, what was they gonna do if they don't have health insurance anymore? Like, those 20 million people will be out health insurance. And then he was like, now if in a year or two from now and they come out with another system that works, that 25 million people are on, I'll be the first to thank them. His exact words. And I was like, yeah, that really makes sense. I don't have Obamacare, I have something else, but I'm just like, what are they gonna do with 20 million people that does not have insurance anymore? Like, that's a lot of people. It's not like, oh, it's 2,000, 4,000, because that's nothing. But 20 million people have Obamacare. Come on now, you can't just cut that off, can't you? I don't know. I don't want to get too political here on my channel, but my thoughts on Donald Trump being president. At first, I was scared, and I made a post on Candid. If you guys don't know about this app, it's a really cool app. You go on there, everybody's anonymous. You have like these code names or whatever. Well, it's not like necessarily code names. It's like, they give you different names. Like, no one's name is like Aisha 2.0, blah 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 type stuff. But let me go to the post. Let me see if I can find the post. I'm following, so you go on there and you're following all these groups and stuff, and like it's on your news feed, and basically you see everybody's things or what have you. As of today, there's 59 comments. Yesterday it was much more than that, but 59 comments, 7 likes, and I think that's 3 dislikes. And people were at first being like, don't worry about woo woo woo, but then you start to get ignorant people that comes on here and then just start being an ass. And it's just like, well, if you're black, you're just gonna have to suck it up because us whites had to suck it up for the past 8 years. And I'm like, it's not a black and white thing. It's not a race thing when it comes to politics, when it shouldn't be, but it is. So I don't know. I was gonna make the video the day that all these comments started, but I wanted to wait, and I waited a whole week. And him being president is not gonna affect me. Well, I hope it doesn't affect me. Let me reword that. Him being president is not the end of the world. He has 4 years. We can survive 4 years, and we can do 100+ years of slavery. You know what I'm saying? So, if you guys want me to do a follow-up video on this, I will totally do a follow-up video on this once he's like actually in office and like elected completely, and like do the inauguration, that type of stuff. Like I'm just gonna make a video about that when that comes. But as of today, as of November 15th, I don't like the fact that he's president. I have to deal with it, and I'm just going to suck it up. Period, point blank. But I know some of you may not agree with everything I'm saying, but this is my opinion. I have this channel because it's my channel, and if you don't like it, sorry, you can go away. But that's how I feel about it. I honestly, I'm not making a whole uproar about it. I'm not going on this whole tangent talking about our lives are over, because it's not. Like, our ancestors had to go through hundreds of years of slavery, and we're bitching over 4 years. Yeah. So those were my thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye guys.